last class we have studied about water pollution, what are the causes of water pollution, what are the after effects of water pollution and how can we control water pollution. Today we can study about different water conservation methods and disasters caused by rain. It is our duty to save precious water as much as possible for the future generation. Rainwater is one among the major sources of water. If we allow rainwater to seep into the soil, then only we will get enough underground water. So, here are some of the methods adopted to allow rainwater to sink in the soil. First one is rain harvesting pit. Here you can see rain harvesting pit. A pit is dug in the soil and water is collected. Rainwater is collected here and it will seep directly into the soil. Then second one, mud wall. Here wall is built with mud and water is collected here. It seeps into the soil. Next one, sloping land cut into different layers. Here the land is cut into different layers and water is not wasted at all. Because of this cutting of land into different layers, water will directly seep into the soil. Then preparing basins around trees. Here basins are prepared around trees with mud so that rainwater directly absorbed by the roots and remaining water seep into the soil and water is not wasted. Then it is our duty to store rainwater or preserve rainwater for the different purposes. So, there are certain methods used to store or conserve rainwater. First one is rainwater storage tanks. Here water is collected on rooftops after thoroughly cleaning and from there it is collected in a tank kept in the home yard and it is filtered using adding bleaching powder and then it is used for different domestic purposes. Then well recharging. In well recharging the water is collected on the terrace after thoroughly cleaning and from there it is collected in a tank through PVC pipes and the water in the tank is filtered using pebbles, charcoal and sand. And this is again through different pipes collected in the well. This is another method used for conservation of water. The next one is Silpullin water storage tank. What is Silpullin water storage tank? Silpullin water storage tank is also another artificial water storage tank used for storing water, used for storing rainwater. And comparing to other methods, this Silpullin water storage tanks are of low cost. Here a vast area of land is used. For storing water. A pit is dug in a vast area of land and it is covered with Silpullin sheets and rainwater is collected in it. That rainwater is used for different purposes. Then next we can move on to what are the disasters caused by rain. You all have seen most of the disasters caused during rainy seasons through medias like television, radio, newspaper, etc. Isn't it? Some of them are floods, landslides, then sea turbulence, soil erosion, destruction of houses and buildings, destruction of agriculture, etc. So, first one, All are familiar with floods, isn't it? What is a flood? Floods means too much of water due to heavy rain or overflowing rivers. So what will happen? You can see everywhere full of water. Then landslide. Landslide. What is the meaning of landslide? Landslide means topsoil sliding away. Then sea turbulence. Sea turbulence is another disaster caused by rain. And sea turbulence, for example, tsunami. All of you have heard of tsunami in television, newspaper, etc. Then next one is soil erosion. What is soil erosion? Soil erosion means the topsoil is being washed away. Next disaster caused by rain, destruction of houses and buildings. Then destruction of agriculture. A vast area of land is destroyed due to heavy rain and agriculture is also affected. Next, we can study what are the precautions to prevent disasters caused during rainy season. First one is make awareness among people, improve soil conditions, then modify buildings which can withstand floods, then plant more trees and conserve forest. Okay children, once again I will repeat what are the topics we have studied today. Different water conservation methods, rain harvesting pit, then mud walls, sloping land cut into different layers, preparing basins around trees, then what are the methods used for rainwater conservation, rainwater storage tanks, well recharging, Silpulin water storage tank. Then what are the disasters caused by rain? Floods, landslides, soil erosion, sea turbulence, destruction of houses and buildings, destruction of agriculture. Then what are the precautions to prevent disasters caused during rain? Make awareness among people, improve soil conditions, modify buildings that can resist flood, plant more trees and conserve forest. I hope all of you have understood very well. We can meet in the next class. Thank you.